Hi everyone. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I did. I was working, which is what I'm always doing. It was fun though. I'm having fun. Give me 1 second. I'll get there. Yes, I had to bring up my. Okay. Oh, the first person I see is artist. Uh, Tonight we're gonna do things a little different. The first half, I'm going to talk politics. The second half, I would answer both personal questions and political questions. So we're going to mix it up. That's what I'm going to do. Hi, Marie. How are you? Uh, Hi, Chef. Chef Wannabe. I like that. Okay, so tonight, that's what I'm going to do. Uh, I am testing to see. Well, I'm trying to make everyone happy, really. Hi, Edward, which is very difficult, but I can try. But tonight, the first half hour is for we're gonna discuss what happened at CPAC. Oh my God, I didn't see the speech because there is no way I was gonna sit there for 2 hours and change watching Trump. If I don't think he drinks. So, but there was something wrong there. Well, the something that was wrong, I know what it is. It is fear. The man is about to go nuts because, like I have said in one of my videos, uh, when you feel cornered and you have no way out. So right now, what he did on Saturday. I'm sorry. Okay. Let me backtrack it because I just went right into what I wanted to talk about. I Let me make a little pitch for myself. If anyone would like a reading, please visit my website at psychicmilu@psychicmilu.com, or please email me if you like at psychicmilu@aol.com. I would appreciate it. Okay, I did my little spiel, my little pitch. In any event, what Trump reminded me, I watched a couple of snippets from the news about whatever that was he did on Saturday at CPAC. You know, when you're breaking up, when your girlfriend or significant other leaves you, and you don't, you know it's over, and you are in pain, and you talk your friend's ears off. That's what it felt like to me. Uh, Trump was doing. So, you know, and I have mentioned this before. It feels like to me, I mean, the thought of Trump having to leave office has occurred to him before, off and on, and unsure of what to do because he was hoping that when I talked with him, intuitively he thought he was going to be able to get away with all those things that he has done, from collaborating with WikiLeaks and collaborating with Putin via WikiLeaks, and also transferring some of our secrets to Putin, and also other crimes he has committed. He never thought, not in a million years, that there would be so many investigations. And also, if we recall, once he threatened Mueller, well, he said going into his finances would be a red line. Trump is so used to threatening people, threaten people. I had to think there which one was the right word. He thought he could frighten the feds. Well, Mueller, so to speak. him and his kids, they are, I'm sorry, I'm going to say dumb because I don't understand how they, how is it they thought they were going to be able to get away with this. And you know something? There is something going behind the scene. Trump knows he's going to have to jump ship at some point because some of his kids, like Ivanka, is getting very uncomfortable. Although they, you know, if you see them in anywhere, you would never guess that by the look on their faces. They, you know, they're simply showing off a brave face. Ivanka and Jared are talking to Trump that they better start thinking of alternatives or ways for them to get out of the situations that they are in right now with all those lawsuits and all those investigations. When I talked with Ivanka, there is a lot of fear there because she's a little more realistic than her father and also a bit more objective. So Trump understands he's going to have to do something. Otherwise, once he leaves office, he's going to jail. But you know, I read something, I believe it was yesterday, an article. Someone mentioned that he's going to try to make a deal with the feds in the states, however many go after him, in order for him to, and then he'll leave office. I don't think it's going to work that way. He may make a deal with the feds. You know, in my opinion is, I feel he can be neutralized and keep him in office. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. I wouldn't mind that for only one reason, but I don't think it's going to happen. For him and his family to pay for their arrogance and for stealing the presidency. But intuitively speaking, I feel he's going to find a way to get himself out of, well, he's going to make a trade for him to leave office. That's what I have always said. I feel that's what's going to happen. I have to stop saying, oh, I'm sorry, everyone who's listening. I'm trying to control myself saying, oh, but I keep forgetting. In any event, but I don't feel Trump is going to be able to make that deal. Somebody sharp like a knife. And the people I feel that are going to throw a wrench, and this thing is New York State. Because I don't feel New York State is in any mood when I touch with the Attorney General of New York. Trump is going to have to give up a lot. Not only the presidency, but some of his ill-gotten gains. That's what it feels like to me. New York State is going to, if he does, New York State may make a deal with it. Legally, I don't know if that's legal or if this is something that can be done. But after I read the article, I was trying to touch with people in authority that would have to deal with Trump. It feels like to me they are in no mood to make a deal with him because he has conned too many people, lied to too many, and abused a lot of people. That's what I feel. That's why I feel New York is not going to be in any mood to make a deal with Trump. Hi, Edward. I'm sorry. I wanted to finish what I was saying because I didn't want to lose my train of thought. In any event, as I am talking about Trump, I am feeling something with headaches with him. I don't know if it's I'm getting headaches. So I would not be surprised the past few days or a week if he has not been suffering from headaches. And I feel it probably has to do with blood pressure and the stress that he's under. Because the behavior he exhibited this past Saturday, to me, it proves what I have been saying all along, that this guy is under a lot of stress and he's going basically crazy because that's what he was. That's the behavior he was showing Saturday. But I feel there is something. I feel it's a headache. I don't feel it's anything else. He's been suffering from headaches. I don't know if that's his medical history. In any event, that's one of the things that I'm picking up as that I am picking up as I am talking about him. And also, someone asked me something about Fox News. I don't remember if it was last week or a couple of weeks ago. And I said there is going to be there are going to be some changes at Fox News, but it wasn't right away. And I don't know. I'm sure all of you have heard the arrangement between Fox News. Jenny Jen says brain aneurysm. That is possible, but I'm not getting that, Jen. Oh my God, that would really be something. But you know what? They have great physicians, people from the military. They would catch it before something was to go wrong, before that thing explodes. So I'm seeing him taking pills for the headache. So I'm sure people around him know about it. So they're helping him with it. In any event, Fox News now has been basically collaborating with Trump. They are basically state TV, if we heard. And I was surprised when I heard that, because I think that's what's going to motivate executives at Fox, and also the Fox owner, I don't remember his name. He's going to be called in front of Congress as well. And this is not going to, they're not going to be able to shove this under the carpet. This is going to come out full-fledged. I don't know how much more information they're going to be, that's going to be coming out, but Fox is going to be painted as, well, they're calling mainstream media is not dealing in good faith with Trump. Well, Fox News, we're going to have proof that they have not been dealing in good faith with their viewers. So I feel changes are coming at Fox News. And you know something? I don't know how soon this is going to happen, but as I am talking about this, if you can picture a pyramid, the person who sits at the top, I see the person tumbling. So I would not be surprised if somebody at the top of Fox News doesn't take a tumble. It may not happen right away. It may take a little bit of time, but I wouldn't be surprised, because they are going to be under investigation as well. Sammy said Fox in the past has been in trouble for yellow journalism, so this is nothing new. Sammy, I don't. You're probably right. I don't recall, but this is big. Rupert Murdoch, thank you, Lark. Rupert Murdoch, but I don't think it's Rupert who's going to fall. There is someone who's going to catch the blame for this. Yes, the New Yorker story came out. Exactly, Sandra. Thank you. That's the one I'm talking about. I have never heard. Yes, Murdoch is top dog over there. Artist, thank you. Okay, his son has next in line. But I've never heard anything like this from Fox. I know everyone know that they have Hannity and a number of other anchors, if you call them that way, if you will. They are basically and cooperate. They cooperate with Trump, whatever his policies that he wants to enact, or they help him out, or they help each other out. Because from what I understand, he ranks them as well. The host at Fox, he gave Hannity a 10, and the people in the morning, he gave them one of them a 12. So. Yeah, I have never heard of anything like that before. So this is going to be very interesting to watch it unfold. Someone else I have a better concern about? Bernie. And I'm mentioning Bernie because Bernie came to mind today. I'm not sure, but Bernie, I feel, has to pay attention to his health. Yes, Sandra, Laura Ingram, all these people, they are basically Trump's mouthpiece. Yes, I feel Bernie Sanders may have a little bit of a health care. Not right now. I wouldn't be surprised over the summer or between now and the summer. So I hope, he goes to the doctors and they catch it early, which is, I wouldn't be surprised. But yes, Aris, Dobbs, Ingram, oh my God, yeah, and Hannity and Carlson, yes, those people. Okay, so what I feel is, about Bernie, I'm a bit concerned about Bernie. I am not sure, Sammy. But what I feel they have to keep an eye. Well, let's put it this way. I hope before he jumps into that race, as he has already, with both feet, he gets a good checkup and make sure everything is okay. That's what I am getting. I got it today. I don't like it, but I don't see him going anywhere. I'm just seeing some kind of health issue potentially for him if he's not careful. Okay, let me look at the... And the other thing the Democrats are looking into the communications between Putin and Trump, and they want to know everything that happened or how often they communicated. I feel this story is going to be big as well. I don't feel that's something that's going to go away that easily. And once I mentioned, I don't know if they're going to call her in front of Congress or how this is going to happen, but I mentioned once Melania may find herself caught in the crosshair of this investigation because her and Trump met with Putin alone at the G20. And for some reason, I don't know how they're going to talk to her. I'm sure they're not going to put her on TV to testify in front of Congress because maybe it would be too much. But I feel they're going to talk to Melania as well. So that's that, and the inauguration investigation that's going on. But I feel the Democrats are going to, once they bite into that Putin meeting alone with Trump, they're going to be like dogs. Guard dogs will bite on something and they don't let go. I feel that's going to be big as well. That's going to make big news. A few of those things that Trump did when the House, the Senate, and he was president, and he was taking chances because he thought he was king. A lot of those things are going to come back to bite. Oh, wait a minute. I mentioned, okay, I just thought about that today. My time frame from last September, I think I said it, or maybe last July or August, I don't recall exactly when I said it. I said Trump may jump ship this month. Have we noticed how between February, the end of February and like this week, how many investigations are going on and how much information is being asked from the Trump administration? I was thinking about that today. I was saying, because I'm going to be honest, this is my first time doing YouTube and this is my first time making prediction about something so public. So I am not afraid about what I said happening. When I see something, it's a matter of time. It will happen. The problem is the time frame. And the reason why I am bringing that up is because I was feeling that between February, March, and maybe April, that Trump may jump ship. If we look at today, the past couple of days, how this investigation, all these investigations are intensifying. I could not tell exactly why he may jump ship. I feel that's part of the situation, and that's part of the reasons why I was getting it. The other thing is they are trying to get his taxes as well. I feel if the Democrats are successful at getting his taxes, that's going to be a major trigger as far as when Trump jumps ship, because he does, if we go according to his behavior, he doesn't care about anything. But that's not true. There are a couple of things that Trump does not want to be aired out. His taxes, that's one of them. His kids and his assets. And all those things are under threat at this point, it feels like to me. So, I think I may still be right according to when he may jump ship, because things are not going well for Trump. Somebody, hi Range Rover, how are you? Yes, all is well. Mommy's still doing good. Thank you for asking. Okay, there's a question. Yes, okay, she's saying that all we can do is hang on and wait until next week. New week. Please, everyone, thanks for reminding me. Please, everyone, if you can please tap the thumbs up, I would appreciate it. Once I get going, I forget about all those things. Thank you for reminding me, everyone, and for helping me. Okay. Jenny Richardson says the taxes may be his downfall. Oh, yes. That's why I feel there are going to be a couple of triggers. But we have to keep in mind, we can't forget this though, that Jim and Meadow and a couple of other people are talking to him. I was at a clip, from what I understand from the news, from the newspapers. Okay, they are trying to tell him, to convince him to stay, not to leave, not to jump. But these guys, they don't know the whole story either. They know they know about certain things because they are privy to intelligence. But there are certain crimes that Trump has committed in New York. I don't think I mean, they don't know about. They don't know everything. So they're putting themselves out there. They are invulnerable, and I feel those things are going to backfire on those guys as well. Nunes, Meadow, and that whole gang. It's not going to happen now, because when Trump leaves office, if anyone thinks that's the end of it, no, it's going to be only the beginning. That's when we're going to hear all the craziness that took place in the White House. It feels like to me. And Melania is worried as well, not only about what happens after they leave the White House, but she's very concerned about all these investigations. And she's worried about how she's going to be implicated. Basically, everyone in the family. And the other person I feel may have some minor illness is Eric. I can confuse them. Trump is not only going to be the only one, but there are going to be some stuff, the stress that this situation is putting on all of them is going to cause some health issues for some of them. That's what I feel. And I'm not sorry. I just, these people are so bad. Look, what they put the country through, and they don't have good intentions. That's the other thing. Okay. Let me see. Jackie, Jared has major issues. Ivanka is going to have some major legal problems, and if she's not careful, yes, she may go to jail as well. Mother of young kids, doesn't matter. They have families who can take care of those kids. Hardy says Eric will suffer from acute stupidity. That sounds great. Yes, Sandra is saying Eric is going to be investigated by the House. All of them are under investigation, believe it or not. One way or another, either by the feds, state of New York. Well, SDNY is part of the feds, but and there is something else. I've said it a long time ago that they may lose, not may, they will lose Mar-a-Lago in the next 5 years or so. But I wasn't sure how that was going to happen. All these investigations, the amount of money they're going to, thank you, Sharo, they're going to spend in legal fees is not, it's going to be mind-boggling. It's going to be a lot. Somebody said, "Who's that?" Trump is a reverse Midas. All he touches dies. Dies. LLC said that. That is so true. Tristram said Linda, G, and I would have to go to the White House after Trump leaves and cleanse it. Well, I'll drive Linda. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting day. Oh my God, this is. But to be honest, the amount of investigation that's going on right now, and listening to everything that the House is doing, I don't see how Trump is going to survive. And after that performance, the performance he gave at CPAC this past Saturday, this is really bad. I mean, he's not taking it well. That's that's what I feel. And that's, and something else, he still feels like when he talks to his attorneys, he's not taking their advice, by the way. He's still behaving the same way, but of course, at 72, 73, however old he is, you never learn. At that age, he's not going to change. But yes, he's still not taking their advice. Otherwise, he would not behave the way he did this past Saturday. From what I understand, in that span of 2 hours, he told about over 100 lies. So this is, I still feel I'm on track. I may still be right with my timing that he may jump ship. I would not be surprised. Edward says his supporters at CPAC thought he was so funny and cute. Yuck. Edward, that's true. They thought he was funny because I from the clips that I saw in the news, the way they were clapping. Yeah, you're right. They thought he was funny. But some of them, they're going along with the show, so to speak. But deep down inside, a lot of them, they know he's in trouble. So this is not looking good. In any event, that's my feeling about the Trump saga for this week. I always have topics too. I'm making sure that I covered everything. Oh, one more thing. I almost forgot. I'm sure all of you have heard because you stay on top of the news. He is blaming his failure in Vietnam on the Cohen hearing. Give me a break. And I probably got it reversed. I don't remember exactly how I put it in my video. I believe I said the way I was seeing it was that Trump came in and made an offer, and Kim countered or something like that. But it's because, and I have said that also before, that they never stopped working on their nukes. They simply moved everything inside because they have all the data they needed for their ballistic missiles. So they're simply refining things. I've said that months ago. But the reason why they said today in the news was because we uncovered a new uranium producing facility. And Kim did not know that we know about that facility. And then things broke down. But they said Trump could have salvaged the situation. How is he going to, he can't salvage the situation because he's not thinking. His mind was not on the negotiations. Trump soiled himself. There is no way. He wasn't thinking about that. Trump was worried about what Cohen was saying, all the truth that Cohen was giving to Congress, all the breadcrumbs for Congress to follow. for all the bad deeds, and he knows what he has done in the past. That's what worries him the most. He knows Cohen knows Wasserberg and all those guys. So that's Trump was not thinking about anything. The only thing he remembered while talking to Kim was his advisors told him, they gave him certain parameters and they told him don't cross them. And that's why things did not last so long. He didn't even try. The minute things didn't go according to what he has in mind, he booked. It's because he couldn't think about anything and he was too tired anyway. So that's what one thing I wanted to mention today. Okay. Now I will answer questions both about politics, or if you have personal questions. Oh my God, I forgot to hook up my phone. For those who want to call me, I will post the number. I'm sorry about the noise. I didn't put my stand up because I removed it. So, one second, and I'm gonna get the number. If any of you have questions, I will be happy to answer them. Let me get the number. I'll post it if anyone, when I ask people to call, they can call me. One second. I'm getting the phone number. Okay, so I can post it. Okay. Somebody says, who's that? Teresa says, why doesn't Russia or North Korea keep Trump? Because we certainly don't want him. I agree with you. Edward, I feel Edward just posted that Fox News scolded CNN and MSNBC because they spent too much time covering Cohen's hearing and not enough time on the North Korea summit with Kim. Yeah. Thank God today. I mean, I'm not quite sure exactly when the article came out, but hi, this is Milu.
This is Mimo.
Hi.
Hi, this is Mouse Maiden.
I'm sorry, who's this?
Mouse Maiden. I'm from the chat.
Oh, okay, I'll tell you, give me a few minutes, okay? I'll ask people to call, okay?
Okay.
Okay, bye. I'll call you in a few minutes,
Bye-bye.
okay? Okay, bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
So I don't feel Fox is in any good position to be talking about to be telling MSNBC nor CNN what to do. Well, they're gonna pay the price anyway. Hi, this is Milu.
Hello. How you doing?
Good, thank you. How are you? Who's this, please?
Pretty good. Tanisha.
Hi. You have to wait. I have to ask people to call me first, okay? I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. You don't know the
fine.
rules, but I'm going to announce the rules now. I'm sorry. That's the way I always do it, okay?
All right.
Okay, sorry about that. Bye. Okay, friends. I'm going to start doing readings for, any questions, politics, or if it's personal questions, that's fine. 2 people called me. I am sorry. I didn't. I'm thinking that everyone knows the rules. So I forget I have some new faces in the chat. I'm sorry, but yes, we're gonna do we're gonna have some fun with personal readings, or if you have questions about politics, that's fine. Okay. Now you can post your questions, and I'll pick who to call. Mouse Maiden called me, so Mouse Maiden, please feel free to call me now. What's up with Roseanne? Well, wait a minute. The minute you said that, I'm getting something with upstairs with her head. She suffers from some kind of depression, if I recall. So that's what's going on. Hi, Jupiter. How are you? Hi, this is Milu.
This is
Hi.
Mouse Maiden.
Hi.
Oh, I'll
Okay.
put that down.
You said I don't remember what was said. In any event, what's with a car? Why am I seeing a car?
Well, it's nothing serious. I just wanted you to tell me if I have any spirits around me, and if so, who, and do they have anything to tell me?
Oh, that's a long
all.
question. I can't. That's going to take a whole lot of time. I'll make it simple. We all have
Okay.
spirits around us. Okay.
Okay.
You don't have to even worry about that. That's an easy question. And the next reference,
Okay.
why am I seeing a car? Are you buying a car? Are you doing something with a car? Somebody in your family close to you buying a car? What's with a car?
A car? Well, we have a couple of broken down cars in our family, and we're not sure what to do.
Oh, that's why I'm getting cars. Okay, well,
Also,
yeah.
my dad's a mechanic.
Okay, that's why I'm getting cars. In any event, yes, you don't have to worry about having spirits around you. What was the next question, please?
Well, if they had anything they wanted to tell me. That's all.
Well, nothing specific, but if you have any concerns, I feel that's things are gonna work out. Okay?
Okay.
So don't worry. Hang in there.
thank you.
The cars as well. You guys will get fine. Well, your dad. You said your dad is a mechanic as well. That's the other reason why I'm getting cars. So yeah, you get the cars fixed. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Good
Thank
luck.
you.
You're welcome. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. I forget who was the second caller was. In any event, let me. Susan says she refuses to call the Yeti president. He's because he's a Russian practical joke. That's true. Okay. Let me scroll up, see if I had any questions. Audrey Campbell says bipolar. I know who you're talking about, Roseanne. Yes, thank you, Audrey, because I forgot about that the minute artist said that and I was getting heads. That's where I was getting the head. Thank you, Pauline. I couldn't recall what it was. Okay. Yeah, she's going through a tough time. Well, mental illness is no joke. Those things, bipolar. Oh my God, it's tough. On Mondays, everyone, I'll do this. Like half hour politics and half hour politics mix with any other questions that people have. But Wednesdays, I will do a midweek vlog about politics, and Fridays will be politics as well. So I want everyone to know what I am doing. Okay. Let me see. Somebody. I'm scrolling up. Yes, Cheryl, I stated the rules. Hopefully, everyone understood what I was trying to do or what I'm trying to do. But on Mondays only, it's going to be half hour politics and half hour. Oh, God. Nancy is asking about her son in law who was just diagnosed with MS. No, you don't have to call. I can do it from here. It's not a problem. The thing is, I mean, as long as he works with the doctors, and there are a couple of things. Uh, I believe there's some kind of brain stimulator. There are a number of those. MS is not a straightforward disease, from what I understand, because my ex-wife has it now, and she had some kind of stimulator, like a, you know, I'm not quite sure how she calls it, but she has an implant, and it helps her a lot. So tell your son-in-law. I don't see. When I read the question, I didn't see any smoke rising. Thank God. So tell your son-in-law to work with the doctors. Okay. Once they diagnose and make sure what he has, uh, I am sure they're gonna be able to at least make things a lot easier. But I'm not seeing anybody going anywhere. So keep our fingers crossed. Okay. Okay. Elizabeth is asking, is Fox people taking money from Russia? Elizabeth, I don't think so. It's just that they are, well, Rupert is a very conservative guy. And also he's a bit shady. And that's why they don't, Fox was not able to buy a station in England or somewhere or in other places in Europe. But I don't feel Fox is taking money from Russia. I don't see any link. I'm sorry, I don't see any link between Fox and Russia. And they're not that dumb, believe it or not. Trump is stupid enough to do what he did, but Fox, although Fox did a catch and kill, they knew about. From what I heard in the news today, Fox knew that Trump was paying women money to shut them up. So they knew about some of them. They did not, something like that. They did not publish those stories. So that was in the news today. But yeah, those stories I feel yes. Although when I said Fox, they're gonna have to revamp or do something at Fox, but I did not know. I did not know why. I'm being honest with you. I did not know why. All I knew was there were going to be some situations that they were going to have to correct how they go about doing business. So, but no, I'm not getting money between Fox and the Russians. Jupiter is asking why so many GOPs are involved with sexual missteps. I have no idea, but you know what? It's good because they think like there was a congressman, I believe, who was so anti-abortion, and then he got his mistress pregnant. I believe he was from Pennsylvania, and then he had to quit Congress because they found out that he was a liar. So, and in some ways, Jupiter, it's good for us. You know, we know they are lying. They're not self-preservation, basically, and we can't believe them because they're not true to themselves. They're just feeding people what they think people want to hear in order for them to keep their their positions, so to speak. Edward says Fox News knew about the payoff to Stormy. Yes, I heard that today, Edward. That's correct. Please, everyone, press the like button. I would really appreciate it. Those who haven't done so. Audrey has a question. You know, I try not to do those medical questions because and this is not a good way because I don't, I don't want to get sued either. But the best way to, I didn't see the question though, but I worry about medical questions. I'm being honest. I don't see the question. Audrey. Okay, she says her daughter has been sick with flu and bad headaches for a few months. I am not getting. I am not getting what it is, Audrey. But what I feel like, it may not be. It may be a combination of things. So, but I feel like saying working with the doctors, they will get to the bottom of it. Sometimes we go through those cycles. We face medical challenges. Okay. Tell her not to get discouraged. They will get to the bottom of it, the doctors, that is, and things are going to be okay. Audrey, who's Ben? Or is anybody in your family, the name starts with the letter B? Audrey, can you please, it takes time. The reason why I have people call me, those who don't know me very well, is because when someone calls me, it's quick. I can give the answer. Oh, okay. Her fiance's name is Ben. Thank you. The reason why I gave you the name Audrey, you don't have to call me anymore. So I wanted to make it quick. Is because I like to validate. I know a lot. I have a lot of new people. They don't know how I work. Anybody can answer the questions, and they don't know what they are talking about. But in my opinion, I will either describe something that I had no way of knowing or give you somebody's name or initials. That's important to me when I do a reading. That's why I ask Audrey who's the B name or Ben. Thank you, Audrey. You don't have to call me now. I wanted to validate that because I keep hearing Ben as I was answering your question. That's why I ask, okay? Okay. Thank you, Cheryl. Cheryl says she loves when I validate. Yeah, it's important. Okay. Otherwise, I can sit here and talk. Will Sinclair? Oh, that's a fantastic question. Maru asked, will Sinclair Broadcasting continue to bombard us, to poison, well, some of us, not all of us, with mandatory propaganda? That's going to change, Maru, because of what's happening at Fox. Okay? So they came to mind as well. That's going to stop. It may take a little while, but yes, I forgot to bring Sinclair up. Thank you. That's a great question. Okay. Jupiter is saying she has bad family relations. Jupiter, sometimes those relationships have to do with past lives because we all have been here before, okay? And we've been families and relatives and friends before. So the best thing I feel like saying to you is don't be stubborn, okay? And also, if they could understand that even though sometimes we can't explain why certain family members, it's like, this person just don't like me or they do nasty things to me and I don't understand why. Sometimes they are not conscious of those things either. It's from a past life situation, okay? So misunderstanding and the like. So don't try not to be too stubborn and see if you and your family members can resolve things, okay? Who's Pete? Who asked me that? Who's the P name? Why am I hearing Pete? No problem, Len. Len said that was awesome. I forget who I was talking to. I'm sorry, people. I do that. Those who are familiar with the way I read on here, I've been doing it like this for a year. I lose track of who I'm talking to. I'll give the answer once I make the connection. Your name doesn't mean anything to me. It's the energy. Once I touch with the energy, I can tell. And after that, the name escaped me completely. But I forget who I was talking to. Oh, Jupiter. Jupiter, who's Pete? Or the name starts with letter P, please. Hi, Susan. Christy is saying the cheater is about to hit the fan. No, I answered Audrey's question. Jupiter says she doesn't know. No, I believe I'm with Jupiter because that's the last question. That's the last person's question that I answered. Jupiter, you may not know who right now. Can you please let me know? Because sometimes people come to the chat, they say they don't know, and then later they remember. If you recall, can you please next time you let me know? I would appreciate it. Okay. Please, everyone, subscribe if you haven't done so. I would appreciate it. I am trying to get to 10,000 by, I hope, June. I wish, but I'm going to push for it. Yes, the time is flying. I can't believe I spoke for a half hour. It didn't feel like it. And now I'm talking to everyone. It's almost 9 o'clock. Hi, Alice. Happy to see you as well. Thank you for stopping by. I have not heard about that. Bao is saying that one of the Koch brothers may not be doing well. I don't. Okay. Do you know if it has with a heart issue? Why am I getting a heart issue? Oh, that's good, Audrey. Thank you. I'm glad I made her smile. Good night, Heather. Okay. Yes. Bob says it's because I'm having fun. That's why time is flying. Audrey says the clocks are too old. Oh yeah, it flew by. Have a good night, Edward. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, let me see the next. If there was any other questions, otherwise I will do a little more. You know what, guys? I think someone else is going to betray Trump. I know I mentioned that before. I'm getting it again. So the only thing, the only confusion I'm having right now is I'm not quite sure if it's someone in the administration or if it's someone from his company. But we're going to hear more about from people in Trump's inner circle who know how his business, how he does business, just like Cohen, are going to put him out as well. So these things are coming. Samaritan is asking me to comment about Michael Jackson. That thing is so sad. I am trying to steer away from it. You know, I did not watch that thing on HBO. I'll be honest with you. There was no way. Well, I didn't have time. Yes, over the weekend because I had to revamp my website. I'm still working on it. It's almost done. And I had to do a couple of other things. So it was a busy weekend for me. I didn't watch, and I didn't want to watch because it's a very sad story, and I am trying not to. Just like the Jessup story, I didn't say he was lying because I simply said the person he was describing. Well, someone asked me, did something happen? I'm like, something happened, but I was not seeing those two guys. I was seeing a tall gentleman with light reddish brown hair or something like that, I said. But I knew at the time if I did not see those two guys, those two black gentlemen, I knew some chances that nothing happened. It was, I don't know if the tall guy I saw, if someone he's talking to, if it's a guy that he's dating, I'm not quite sure. I don't know what his boyfriend looks like. But so it's the same thing with the Michael Jackson stuff. I'm trying to stay away from it because I don't want to Yes, Jupiter, it's very sad. I don't want to, because there are two people involved, and I tend to try to. Those cases are so sad. I rather not comment about them. Okay, let's talk about fun stuff. Kibibi is asking me, does Trump's sister, the judge, feed him information about SDNY, the SDNY investigation? I don't, Kibibi, I don't think she's worked with the SDNY. She has no connection with the SDNY. At least, I don't think she has any connections with them. So she can't feed him anything. And you know, I don't think his sister, yes, they love each other, but I don't feel his sister will put herself on the line for him because she knows how he is. Dina said she has to. Oh yeah, I agree with you, Dina. I have one of those family members. I've come to a point that it feels best to just walk away. How to accomplish with family? I understand. Yes, is that understandable? Absolutely. Because if the person doesn't understand, they just don't like you and they can't understand why. And like I said, most of the time it has to do with past lives and they can't understand and try to let go. Yeah, they're gonna keep hurting you, and and you keep going for more. Why? There is no point. You just walk. Sometimes that's what we have to do to protect ourselves. We walk away. So, uh, you did the right thing, Diana. Okay. Oh, I don't know if Audrey is asking if there's going to be more public hearings. Absolutely, that goes without saying. I mean, the next couple of months or 2 to 3 months, yeah. Any baby is asking what is Kushner up to in these foreign countries. Well, I feel Kushner is spinning his wheels. I don't feel he's getting anywhere. And also, we have to remember all those leaders, they are fully aware that Trump is not popular. Trump has a lot of problems. They know Kushner knows nothing, okay? And they don't take him seriously. Since they have to meet with him, they meet with him. But and also with the Saudis and the other Gulf countries, okay, he was after money as well, which is going to come back to bite him. So to answer your question, let's put it this way, he's just traveling. He's not accomplishing anything because none of these people are listening to him. That's the way I feel. Intuitively, when I touch with him, no, nothing is happening. Okay. Atalula, thank you very much. I am going to start wearing my white shirt a little more often because I have about, oh my God, so many of them for my old corporate days. So I have to do something with them. So I'm going to wear them. When will we be starting training classes again? Oh, Susan, I want to do training classes once a month. So, the past month or so, I have been trying to figure out how to run this channel. I've been making changes as we've all witnessed, and it has been good. Like, oh my God, today I just look. I have 325 people in the audience. So that has helped me a lot. But I also want to give back. So if there is, let's say, for example, on Mondays, there is a lot of news, I will do a full hour pack, and then I will do a half hour on Tuesdays for people who has personal questions. Okay? But that's why I stopped doing the the classes. But I will start again. I'm going to go back and figure out how to do it. I feel I'm going to do it once the first Sunday of every month. That's what has been on my mind. First Sunday of every month. But I wanted to put the channel on a growth path, and I feel that's been happening the past few weeks. And also Linda helped me a lot. Collaborating with Linda was a tremendous help, and also with the change that I made. So yes, I am going to return to that so I can help. Okay, everyone. Thank you very much for coming. I will see you Wednesday morning. We'll do some more vlogging. I am sure the news is going to be packed with stories. In fact, tonight we may get some news, so we can have some fun with the Wednesday vlog. Thank you everyone for coming, and also everyone, anyone who would like a reading, please go to my website or send me an email. Have a good night and a great week, everyone. I will see you soon. Bye.